I am so excited about this particular challenge. If you're looking for some super crazy fun, unknown results, total ultimate creativity challenge, then you've come to the right place. These are the pieces that I made. These are the pieces that Jacki at Works of Whimsy Crochet made. And we're going to mash them all together and come up with an amazing, unique crochet masterpiece. This is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. And I just happened to find a really awesome partner because Jacki is fantastic. I'm so excited, in fact, that I kind of got a little bit ahead of myself. So I started putting things together. Let me explain. Jacki made this little piece here. It's got the two little baubles, and her instructions were to stuff but do not close. Oh crap. She made this little piece right here and these. They're like wings, but they were supposed to be just two. I, on the other hand, made this little piece. I didn't specify to stuff it or not, but left open. This little piece, which is like a bigger version of hers, it looked like. Just wow. Great minds think alike. And this. Now, I have since stuffed this, but it doesn't have to be stuffed. I don't know what I was thinking when I stuffed it. I just wanted to make all of the pieces. Y'all, I'm so excited. Then I went to sleep while I was dreaming. Tell me if y'all ever dream about crochet. I do. Designs come to me in my head. I'm going to be using Bernat Super Value, and this is the color Lilac. I'm also going to be using Red Heart Super Saver in the color Light Periwinkle. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite colors. So I'm super excited to be using these two colors together, which is kind of whimsical, but that's my goal. Whimsical, cute. Whimsical, meaning I'm working with Works of Whimsy Crochet. So how awesome is that? I'm a little bit devastated. Have you ever done something so completely and totally dumb that it just, I'm a little bit devastated. So there I was, minding my own business, crocheting. I had my phone set up on my, hold on, I'll see if I can show it to you. Set up here. I had it going. Everything was good. I was crocheting. And guess what? I forgot to push record. So I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. All of it gone. I got my pieces. Well, most of them. I didn't get all of them. To be honest, I probably would have done all of them, but well, I had to go potty. I'm getting old and then it happens like that, and it's fine. We're fine. I'm not going to let this derail me. I am excited about this project. I'm sorry y'all didn't get to see me crochet and everything, but I still have a few pieces that I have to do. So you can still see me do some of them. Right now, though, I'm going to put together what I do have so that you can kind of get an idea-ish what's going to happen. I'm just going to pin them together with my little safety pins and stuff them. This one is done, but it's not yet stuffed. So don't judge me on my, I love coffee. But these containers are literally the best things ever. I use them for everything. Project management, because I always have a plethora of projects that I'm in the middle of. What do you use to contain your projects? I have some bags too. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever ordered on Temu. Love Temu, but Temu's really good at sending like the thick plastic zipper kind of bags. And a lot of their bags are kind of bigger, which is awesome because I can put everything in there. Amazing. For those of you that know me, you know I'm a chronic overstuffer. I feel like I'm a big girl, right? Like everything needs to be stuffed well. Don't judge me. It's fine. We're fine. So I don't want it to be too overly stuffed, but I do want it to at least hold its shape. It's amazing how much stuffing you can fit into these little pieces without getting it too much. Okay, so there we go. We've got his little, yeah, we're good. And then we've got this little thing. I guess I didn't get as much done as I thought I did. It's probably fine. At least you guys didn't have to miss out on all that. Did I forget my own freaking design? I think I did. I think I did. Oh gosh. I'm telling you, missing that messing up on that video and not recording that video really kind of it got to me. Like it got to my head. I think maybe I shouldn't have stuffed it just yet. This is what happens when you don't have a pattern and don't really know what you're doing. And now I'm all discombobulated because it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. This is going to be his head. I still need to get his eyes on there. We're going to do that in a bit. And then is his tail. Put that on here. I hope I got that right. Again, not how it's going to stay, but at least I won't have to be chasing parts all over the place because pain in the ass. Seriously. And then I've got these little things that I'm not going to show you how it's going to end up just yet. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. So I've got this and I need a bunch more pieces. I'm actually going to make more of these for a part that until I started crocheting, I didn't really know what I was going to do. Um, so, I mean, I thought I had an idea and then I changed my other mind because creative license, excuse my dirty coffee cup. It's been a long day. Mm. Y'all, I love me some coffee. Okay. It's like heaven in a cup. Heaven in a cup. Cheers. All right. Let me get rid of this. So here's my thoughts. Okay. I'm gonna make a flower. And I'm not completely sure how all this is gonna work, but I've got this. Anyway, so I'm gonna use this kind of as a base to do my little flower thing. For the leaves, instead of creating a whole new piece, for the flower petals, I'm going to uh, just do the same pattern, but in a bigger hook. So we're going to be wrapping them like, I chose a two-tone because cute. So I need to make a bunch of these. So far, I've made one. Anyway, this particular piece is Jacki's. This piece was like the wings, right? And when she sent it to me, it was make two. Well, I'm making more because it's just a beneficial, useful piece that you can kind of switch up and use for a lot. And I'm not messing with my phone anymore, so I'm sorry I can't show you guys exactly what I'm doing, but I'm scared that I'm going to record more and then not. Anyway, I'm used to using like a 3.5 to maybe even a 4 millimeter. A lot of the pieces that I did today, I my tension is super tight. So a lot of times when I use the 3.5 millimeter hook for my amigurumi, it gets so tight that I can't hardly get the hook back through. So if I use a 4 millimeter hook, it's a little bit looser. I'm finding the same to be true with this, but it's so much bigger. I think this is, yeah, 5.5 millimeters. So it's a whole two sizes bigger than what I'm used to. And actually, more than that, right? Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. My brain doesn't always work right. Don't judge me. No judgment zone. Um, anyway, it's a lot heavier and it's a lot more bulky than what I'm used to, but it is producing the size of petal that I need, which is good. It's just one of those, I don't like it. It's not comfortable for me. And I don't crochet really fast either, which kind of stinks. I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day, maybe one day I'll get faster. If I could reduce my tension, like loosen up a little bit, I think I could actually crochet faster if my tension wasn't so tight. Y'all, these scissors are freaking amazing. Amazing. They're sharp. They've got little tips. It's nice. I found them on Amazon. I think they were like $5 or $6. But these are the best scissors I've ever had. Up until I bought these, I was just using the little, they're kind of like this, but they're the cheap ones. And they worked well. I used them for almost a year. But they started going dull. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go check it out and see what I can find. I don't like regular scissors. Okay, let me rephrase that. Regular scissors don't bother me, but these that I can just grab and snip and be done, snip, snip, for me works much better when it comes to the yarn and doing my designs because it doesn't seem to take so long. I've got fat fingers, and to be honest, they get stuck in scissors. Y'all know what I'm saying? Anybody else have that? The struggle is real. I'm seriously, the struggle is real. It's what happens when you have two that are just sitting here laying around. Y'all, don't be Marty. Make sure you only have one hook laying around because you're going to grab the wrong one. It's fine. See, I tried the 3.5. That's tiny. So then I went up. That was pretty much good. And then, wait. And then I just did this one with y'all. That's 3 for 3. I don't know. Maybe I should make a variety. I don't know how big I want this flower, though, honestly. I don't know. I've never crocheted a freaking flower before. So, way over my head. Way over my head. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and hook up several more of these. I think I'm going to do some in various different sizes. I'll be back. Y'all, I ran out of time yesterday. It seems like that's what I do, right? Between Mother Nature messing with me, I swear she's menopausal. It's hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. But anyways, stupid joke. Between her and Father Time, who continuously makes time go faster and faster, I run out of time a lot. I did not get everything finished. I was trying to get this video all recorded in one go, but it's not happening. So it's a brand new day. And good morning, sunshine. We are going to, I finally got all the pieces made. I'm going to go through each of them now, but let's get it put together because I'm really excited to see how this little creation turns out. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I've got. So I've got these pieces. These are the only ones that are actually going to be stuffed. I've got this. I've got these. I've got the flower pieces. And I hope I have enough of these. To be honest, I'm going to use these, and if I don't have enough, then I'm just going to figure out a way to make do with what I've got. Make sense? Yeah, I hope so. Let's put it together. The first thing I need to do is add eyes, and I think they're 18mm eyes. I wanted them to be super huge. Um, sorry about the wiggle. I wanted them to be super huge, so let's do this. Oh, I gotta unstuff it. Y'all ever do that? Like whenever you're making dolls, or I stuff it to see what it looks like, and then I have to unstuff it so that I can put the eyes on, because I guess I'm not cool like that. I want these eyes to sit. I swear, one of the biggest, I don't know, it's kind of trying to get, when you're working in the round and you're making amigurumi or dolls or whatever, trying to get the eyes straight is challenging for me, because they always look a little bit lopsided. Stuff this a little bit. Again, don't judge me on my coffee can. And don't mind me while I talk to myself, y'all. I do that a lot. Anybody else ever talk to themselves? Or am I the only one? Keep telling myself it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm always after perfection. It really kind of, it keeps me stuck, honestly. Especially in cases like this. Like, I really don't have a pattern to go off of. I'm just kind of throwing some shapes together to create something kind of cool. And this is the basic gist of it. This is going to be the flower. That's its little tail thing. And then I've got the wings. Can y'all guess what this is going to be yet? So can y'all tell what it is? All right. So we've got that. I just need to get the actual flower put together. As far as sewing this on, I need to do it in steps. First, these two pieces need to be sewn. Then this needs to be sewn, and then the main base of the flower. And I don't have enough to go around this one. Okay, I do. I can just at least put. It's fine. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna have to sew on the leaves after I get everything else sewed on. So I think I don't like it because it seems so squared off rather than rounded. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels disconnected, disjointed. So I think if I put, it's fine. So that piece is done. You know, it's funny because I remember thinking to myself, I am not going to be doing amigurumi. I've got no desire to do all of that. And I actually love it. And I love it because, yo, I swear I'm ADHD. I was never diagnosed, so please don't take me wrong on that. But I have a hard time focusing. My focus factor sucks so bad. I have a hard time maintaining my focus throughout any given pattern. You know, I've noticed that whenever I make something, even whether it's my own designs, every time I make that particular thing, always comes out different. It's like each piece has its own little personality. Um, it just never turns out the same way. I don't want to say right way because it's all right, but it never turns out the same way twice. do that with cooking too. All right, so I've got the head on there. It still looks a little wonky, but it's okay. And his little feet. Oh my gosh, that's just cute. Little feet. It's okay. So I got this all done. I've marked where I want the wings to go. I think I might actually put them up a little bit more though. Anyway, so that's where I want the wings to go. And I started going to sew them on. I've got my uh, needle and thread all done, ready to sew. And then I realized I need to sew in my ends. You know me. I suck at sewing in my ends. It is one of the things that I have the hardest time. I don't mind sewing pieces together, but sewing in my ends is an issue. I don't know why. It's fine. We're fine. It's all fine. So I'm going to go ahead and sew these ends in on not only the wings, but also the flower petals. Today is the day. I'm so excited. That did not sound real, but I am freaking excited. I'm excited because today I get to show you the finished project. Everything is done, and I'm so unbelievably excited to show you. But first, there's some things that I want to talk about with this project that really have kind of like light bulb moments for me when it comes to designing patterns in general and different tips or whatever. Not what I intended for this, but it was light bulb moment for me. So I'm going to share it with you. Not all yarns are created equal. Okay. Just because something is considered a number 4 worsted weight yarn doesn't mean it's going to be the same thickness, which I don't know why that is. If you know why, please put it in the comments below. I'm actually going to be doing a yarn comparison, 2 very budget friendly yarn brands. I think I'm going to be posting that next week. But one of the things that I realized is because not all yarns are created equal, the thickness isn't the same. So hindsight being 2020, I wish that I would have considered that before I started crocheting or even choosing colors. I would have gone through all of my stash to find the thinner feeling yarns because especially like for the petals, they're very bulky. And although I do like the larger hook size, I think that if it was a thinner type of yarn, even with the larger hook size, they would have. I'll explain the rest of it later. Anyway, I wish that I would have considered that because that would have made a huge difference in the overall presentation of the finished project. So, are y'all ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. This is my baby. Okay. Can y'all tell what it is? I know it's Tim's little feet. Anyway, this is my dragonfly. It's a fat, chunky dragonfly. I've never personally seen a fat, chunky dragonfly before. You turn the other way. I am so unbelievably pleased with how this has turned out. But I want to point out the petals for the flower. I was talking earlier about the size or the weight, the thickness of the yarn. If you look and see how delicate and fine the wings look, the yarn is a lot thinner. It's still a number 4 worsted weight, but it seems thinner, whereas the petals are much thicker even than this. Like, it's just a very thick yarn. The yellow is anyways. The pink, not so much. And it's weird because all three, well, it's all Red Heart um, Super Saver yarn, except for this. This is the Bernat Super Value yarn, which ultimately these two, matter of fact, the same color and um, these are the two yarns that I'm comparing in the video that I'm posting next week, but that's neither here nor there. Thing. I just wanted to kind of create, I've never created something from nothing in this particular way. It's kind of a spin on it. Um, but yeah, I honestly think that I'm going to do more of these mashup, surprise, throw things together and see what I can come up with. I love how I was able to use my creativity for this because like I mentioned earlier, it was originally going to be like a kind of like a scorpion thing when I put it together the first time. So it's it's amazing how different things turn out. All right, so now I am actually going to be looking at what Jacki from Works of Whimsy Crochet um came up with on her aspect because she was using the same parts that I was using, um, except with different yarn because her and I don't uh do the exact same things. Let's see what she came up with. Now, for you to see it, I'm going to put the link to her video down below. It should be coming out the exact same time this one is. So I'll put the link below in the description so you can go see her project using the exact same parts. But I am going to, I'm so excited. Let me get my phone. Oh my goodness, y'all. There's only one part that we used in the exact same way, but it looks completely different. My goodness. That is so cute. Y'all, she is so creative. Go check out her video because you're gonna want to see this.